Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I created these blue jean Valentine set nails. So starting off, I've already done buffed and based and everything for this. And for this, I'm going in with a Beetles nude. I actually really love this collection of nude polishes that I got. And this nude is just really pretty. But it is B160. I'll have it linked below. Again, it comes in a collection with other colored nudes, but the other ones are good too. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with one layer of that on each nail and let that cure. And then the second layer that I'm going in is the Rargism 149. I think it's called the Milky Pink. I'm going in with that. I want it to be just a slight sheer of pink added onto the nude. So 149, the Milky Pink, is perfect for this. So I did that as the second coat, and then I'm gonna let that cure. And now I am gonna go ahead and mix up the colors for the blue jean. If you guys have seen me do other blue jean sets on my channel before, this blue is my favorite blue to use to do the jean sets. It's the Venalisa blue, which I'll link that in the description below as well. But you just make two separate piles. One of the piles you're going to mix some white in it, and the other pile you're going to mix some white and some black. Here I accidentally used a little bit too much black. It all kind of came blurring out. So and then I just mix them up and to get like the blue that I'm looking for. The second one, see, it's a little too dark. You want a darker color and a lighter color, but this one was a little too dark. So I scraped some off. Yes, I know it was a little bit of a waste, but it's not too bad. And then I added just some more blue in there, and I think I added a little bit of more blue to the light blue too, because I felt it was like a little too light blue. But see, now that is the perfect darkish denim blue that I wanted it to be. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in here and mix in some more blue to make it just a little bit darker. I felt like it was a little too light, but to me those colors are perfect when you're doing denim jeans. So then as you've seen in the picture, this is going to be a Valentine blue jean set. I love doing denim jean nails. I've done Christmas ones. I've done, just regular denim jean ones. And now I'm like, I have to do a Valentine one. And I just kind of came up with this in my head. So this is completely freestyled by me. I was just looking and thinking of what I can do to make a Valentine blue jean, and I'm like, what would be really cute was blue jean and like the notebook paper stuff. So that's what I ended up doing. On the thumbnail, I'm doing a French tip blue jean. I just went ahead and dipped in with the dark color first to lay out the French first, and then I'll like lay some more dark blue down, and then take a little bit of the lighter blue and mix it in and just kind of blend it together just for the first coat. That's what I'm going to do for the thumb as well as the pinky and the middle finger. So I'll let you finish watching the thumb. And so for the middle finger, I wanted to do 2 holes this time instead of just 1, like you've probably seen on denim nails, which you can do them any way you want. But for this one, starting off with the dark color just to create a roundabout of where I wanted those circles from. The bottom circle, I did it a little too low, so you'll see me go in and clean that up. But I just go ahead and make a roundabout of where I want the circles at, and put the dark blue in. And then I go in with a cleanup brush to just clean up those lines a little bit. You don't have to clean them up really perfectly because there's going to be the jean fabric going around those holes, so that's okay. But I'm just going in and cleaning that up a little bit and then blending a little bit of the blues together for the first layer. And so this is the second layer. Like I had said, I was saying, I like to go in with 2 layers. I just feel it gives more of I don't know, a better look is going in with 2 layers. And so I'm just taking the light blue. I'm not wiping my brush off at all in between. If my brush starts to get a little bit too full, I'll kind of like, scrape it off on the palette. But as far as like dipping them, I'm just dipping them back and forth into each colors and blending it around on the nail to get that denim effect. And then I'm just going back in here and cleaning up where I had gone over the French line a little bit, which is okay. So I'm just going in, cleaning that up, and then I think I'm going to be taking some white now. I forgot to show you that I had put white, plain white on the palette, and excuse me. And now I'm just going to be blending in with some like white splotches here and there, and drying the brush off completely on a lint-free white nail wipe, and going back in and just kind of like patting the white color onto the nail, just patting it in, wiping the brush off again, using a dry brush, just patting in those colors and getting them to blend really well. And now I'm going to be starting on the notebook nails for the pointer and the ring, which is, I wanted to do them in French instead of doing the whole nail. So just laying down the white French. I'm going to be doing that for the pointer and the ring. So I'll let you finish just watching this and then I'll hop back in. Now I did one layer of white. I am going back in with the second layer and using the brush and just doing it this way, and then I'll just clean up that smile line to give it another coat. The first layer I did was really thin. I wanted to try this because I had seen someone else saying that when they did their Frenches like this, it just made them cleaner and prettier. So I wanted to give it a try. It's not normally what I do. I normally just use, not such a thin layer of white polish. I make sure that I use a good pigmented white polish, which the one that I do like to use is by Melody Susie. Their white gel polish. It's in a silver bottle. Has been my favorite so far. And also Ball Pit. If anyone follows her on Instagram, she has nail supplies as well. Her white is another good white. But as far as an affordable one and you can get quickly and any time, I would recommend the Melody Susie white one, which I'll link in my description below. But that one, like I said, it's one coat. You don't have to do 2 coats. This was just me wanting to try this that I seen. So next for the notebook nails, I'm just going to start doing the lines. You want to get your lines nice and thin and straight as possible. It can be challenging to do. I still struggle with that. And sorry that it's getting blurry. I don't know what to do about that. I try to keep my hand out of the way because it wants to focus on my hand and not the nail. I know at some point I'm probably going to have to get a camera. I don't know anything about cameras. So if anyone knows anything about cameras that is like a good quality and is not going to cost me like an arm and a leg, then let me know in the comments below because I know that I probably need to get a camera. I'm just recording with my phone and it's easier to record with my phone instead of a camera, but yeah. So for the lines, again, this is the way that I do my lines straight across to make sure that I get them even. I used to struggle with that a lot, and one will be up and one will be down. It'll be totally lopsided. So I just draw a line in the middle of the nail first, do it about, all the way to the ends as much as I could go, and then just turn the nail to the side and match the lines up. That's what I have found to be easier to get my lines nice and straight. So now I'm going to go in with some white again and color in the inside of the holes that we created earlier. I'm going to just color them both in all white. I wanted the inside of these holes to be a Valentine design, so I was looking at Valentine wallpaper on Pinterest. That's usually where I seem to get like a lot of my freestyle ideas from. Is I like looking at the wallpaper and things on Pinterest, and I seen this really cute Valentine wallpaper that was it was hearts, but like some of them are filled in, some of them are just outlined. It had a white background, so I thought that would be cute to do inside of the jeans instead of it just being like the ripped jeans just with like the white lines and that's it. Kind of like I did at Christmas time when I did that Christmas Grinch set. I filled in the holes as well for a Christmassy thing and did a plaid background with snowflakes on top. I also found that on a wallpaper on Pinterest as well. So that's where I tend to get my ideas from is Pinterest, just looking at wallpapers. I'll look at purses, I'll look at clothes, shoes, things like that, and just get different ideas. So that is where I found this idea from and wanted to incorporate it in this. So I'm just going through and making tiny little hearts, and some of them, like I said, are just outlined and some of them are colored in. So now we're going to be starting on things that people would write on notebook paper, like for Valentine's Day. And I was just kind of coming up with these as I went. So I'm doing like a set of lips, just doing like some hearts, like doodles that you may have done, in school for Valentine's Day and things like that. This design this design that I'm making here is going to be available. It is available now on my website. You can get this design in any shape and length that you choose that I have available. It does not have to be in this long length that I show. I definitely want to make that clear and just let people know that just because you see the design done in that length, it does not mean that it has to be done in this exact length. It can be done in a shorter length as well, which the lengths and shape that I have available, they're all listed on my website. But also, I was going to say, like some people might want like initials written on the notebook instead of, you know, something else, or just added on. That can totally be done too. If you go to purchase this design on my website, there's a custom box where you can text in your custom nail sizes. Just go ahead and write a little note in there that you would like the initials, and of course write the initials, and that can be added on to the notebook paper as well, because that's something that, you know, you would write on paper too for like Valentine's. So I can totally do that. You just need to, again, type it in the box to let me know, so I will see it when you purchase it. But so yeah, I'm just going through and just adding some little things that I think people would draw on paper for Valentine's. Just little hearts, X's and O's. The big pink heart here, I'm going to do a red heart as well. They're going to be those, what do they call those? Confection hearts, or the hearts that have the words on them. I can't think of what they're called at the moment, but yes, I'm gonna do that for the pink one and the red heart. And then I've got a cute little tic-tac-toe done here that's gonna be with some cute little X's and some little hearts. So I'm just gonna let you finish watching the rest of what I'm doing here on these nails. Now that I've gotten that all done, I'm going to go in with some white and just finish putting the lines around on all of the denim nails, along on the thumb, the middle and the pinky, just putting those little lines that you know usually see on denim nails. I did not do the top part of the nail yet, because usually I like to wait and I'll file the nail first and then put the white lines across. And I don't usually like to file until like when I'm just about near the end, when I'm just about done. So you won't see me adding those lines. That's the reason why I'm not adding the lines on the top yet, because I don't like some people. I mean, you can go ahead and like add the lines up top, but my OCD is I want to have the nail filed first and then add the lines, because what happens if I add them and they're a little too low or they're a little too high, and then some of them get filed off and some of them doesn't. So I just like to go ahead and file the nail first and then put the lines on the top across. Now that they are all cured, I'm going to go ahead and top coat, especially because the fabric that I'm going to be adding the denim part to, the actual denim jean part to the nails, you want to go ahead and top coat that nail so it's completely done. You don't have to do anything else but add the little fabric. So that's what I'm doing here, just top coating all of them and letting them cure. And now is when I start to add the denim. I've already shredded up some pieces off camera. It's pretty simple. You just cut like a piece. All I do is cut a piece. I just get a pair of old jeans that I don't wear anymore or whatnot, and just cut a piece off. And then I'll take some tweezers, the ones that I'm using here, and I just start pulling at the part that I've cut, and you'll start getting some off. You'll get like some light pieces, some dark pieces. I prefer to use the lighter pieces. I don't know why. I just think they look better than the really dark pieces. For this look, I just wanted to use the lighter ones, and I'm just adding on. And I went ahead and, like I said, I cut those off, and then I cut them again into smaller pieces, and then add them on to the nail. I cut them in a little bit shorter than I normally do, since there's 2 holes this time. So I wanted them to be smaller, the pieces to be smaller to add on. So I just stick them all on, scoot the ones out of the way in the middle to, you know, to not really hide the design in the middle, and then let that cure. Once that's cured, I just go in with some small scissors and trim everything up, so everything's not looking, you know, too scraggly, like it's just been thrown on. So I go in, I always trim it up a little bit to make it look nice and neat. And then last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and buff in the areas that I want to put the gems on. And I went with some cute little lip charms here, and with some pink. It's like a light pink rhinestone gem. Went with that with the lips to add to this set. I think it just kind of pulled it all together, and I love it. It turned out really pretty. Let me know in the comments what you think of this design. Would you wear it? So yeah. And this is the finished result, guys. Like I said, this is available on my website, and you can get it at www.kissmypolish.com. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.